Hey, welcome back to the Nets, your one stop channel for games analysis, team scores, predictions, and transfers. Two games that I would like to cover. The first one was Rajasthan Royals and Sunrisers Hyderabad, and then the Mumbai Indians and Chennai Super Kings. Um, the first one, Rajasthan Royals and Sunrisers. 154, pretty ordinary target that was set. Uh, I go back and keep insisting that Smith is not really a good captain. I keep feeling that the whole idea of promoting Ben Stokes doesn't make sense. The whole world knows Ben Stokes is a middle order batsman. Yes, he gave you that X or 30 runs this time, but that was a runner ball. If anybody else on this planet would know that Ben Stokes with 26 balls to spare coming in at number 4 may give you 50. So that's a difference of 20 odd runs right there. Butler for me is an opener, but even if that is the case where you want to go all out attack, I would rather put in Yashasvi Jaiswal, and I keep insisting because we are talking about a 17-year-old who has performed at the highest level in the under 19 World Cup. I think he deserves more chances than Robin Uthappa does. Sanju Samson for me has failed to impress. He has been doing what he has been doing all these years, get a really high score, set expectations super high, and then just fizzle out. Um, I see that it's built around the British core, but I don't really feel that there is any Indian batsman who's supporting them at all. You do have Tewatia, who has actually won you games in the past, but for some reason his place has been solidified as number 6 or number 7. I do not understand the thought process behind it. I feel Smith is not really ready to show his trust in the Indian youngsters. And given the case, I do not see Smith being a part of Rajasthan Royals 6 months from now. They may very well go and release him, build this team around Ben Stokes and Josh Butler. Uh, Going to the bowling side of it, so 154 was set. They managed to get Bairstow and Warner out early, and there was a chance. But then we have seen for some reason Jofra Archer is removed out of the attack. When you know that you are defending a small total, the biggest thing is you get wickets. For some reason, that doesn't seem to be the thought process of Smith. He took his best bowler off after he has given him two of the top order wickets. Two more, and we were staring down at the lower middle order for Hyderabad. Now, interesting part here is Ben Stokes was supposed to create an effect which has not really happened, but Jason Holder managed to get it the first time that he was brought in. So Jason Holder, we all know, has scored a 200 in test matches, so he's no mug with the bat. He can bowl a lot. He bowls a lot better than I think Ben Stokes does. And he managed to grab 3 wickets in the first game itself. So it was a blessing in disguise that they managed to get Jason Holder in. And again, 3 wickets, that I feel has to be the thought process going into a 2020 game where wickets is what wins you games. You just get the opposition out, don't give them a chance to score. But I see that Jason Holder is having a positive impact on this team. They managed to get 2 players now. They have Jason Holder, the batsman, and Jason Holder, the bowler. Jason Holder, the batsman, can actually hit the ball really long as well. So this will be an interesting change. And as Sunrisers go into the business end of the tournament, Jason Holder might have his impact. Smith's captaincy lacking again when you see a youngster like Ankit Rajput, who comes in and who has shown in the past that he has all the deliveries to bowl. But Smith stands in the Smith stands on mid on, and he does not really mid off. I think Smith stands on mid off and he doesn't really go back and talk to Karthik Tyagi, asking him what kind of field does he want or where does he want Karthik Tyagi to bowl the next 4 balls. Karthik Tyagi has the pace, but he has been extremely wayward. He has been giving his all the time when he's trying to bowl, but it just doesn't seem to trickle down from a senior player like Smith. And the funny thing was, while Kartik Tyagi was struggling, Ankit Rajput went up to him and started talking to him. It's not the same when a 26-year-old uh, Indian bowler comes in and gives you advice when a senior pro like Archer or a senior pro like Smith is standing there with his twiddling his thumbs. So all in all, Smith, I do not believe will be a captain going into a next series, next IPL. Uh, Next up would be the exclusion of Tom Curran, who I feel has been a little bit unfortunate, considering Tom Curran was able to do a lot more than Ben Stokes was able to do for the same Rajasthan Royals. But we can get deeper into Rajasthan Royals when Rohan does come in. Moving on to the next game. So that was enough of the first game. The next game was a pretty one-sided affair. Rohit was setting out, and I think, if I know it right, Rohit and Mumbai Indians management is talking to BCCI and see if Rohit will continue, because he is much more needed in the series that follows. So I won't be surprised if Rohit is sitting out for the rest of the IPL. And Pollard has stepped up really well as a captain. So this is where I see the difference, where Pollard, who's usually standing in the outer half of the field, or who's on the long on or long off, was actually standing on mid off and giving advices to the bowlers. Now, granted, Bolt and Bumrah may not really need as much advice from Pollard, but even then, you could see Pollard was standing right up there making field changes as the bowlers would have liked. And all in all, you managed to get 5 of Chennai's top order wickets in super over. Immense. That's a massive setback. And if it wasn't for Sam Curran, probably we would have been chasing double digits. Uh, the only thing that I would say on that game was how big it was for Ishan Kishan. So earlier you have a wicketkeeper, the first player from Ranchi who has represented India, MS Dhoni, who's standing behind the wickets, and you have the biggest platform set for you, and you're trying to impress him, trying to show him that I'm from the same team. You have been my idol, and here I am trying to bat like you did when you were in your prime. So I think that kid has a future for sure. He will be playing Indian cricket in the near future, if not later. But he is definitely going to play Indian cricket. It all boils down to two wicket keepers now who are who are fighting it out for the biggest lot, Rishabh Pant and Ishan Kishan. And if Ishan Kishan can actually bat the way he did yesterday, I think he may walk into the one day side before Rishabh Pant does. All right, well, that's all that I have for tomorrow's game. Oh, one big news was the English players have taken a 15% pay cut for the next calendar year, going for England, which goes to October 2021, which is a big deal considering the board was balancing its checks out for to negate the COVID effect. So that's all that I have for this edition. I may be back today again with Rohan trying to talk about Rajasthan Royals and his favorite 11. So, alright guys, if you like my channel, please do hit the like button, please do hit the subscribe button. Give me a shout out. If you don't like it, let me know what's happening. I will be glad to change the content. And I will see you guys shortly. This is Back to the Nets. I hope you guys stay healthy, stay safe wherever you are, and we will talk shortly. Thank you.